stream again. Streaming live for me. Oh ho yo ho, streaming live for me. Alright. What's up, people? Let's pull the what should we do? Okay, I was in the middle of doing this one first. I have to figure out how to crop this thing out in such a way that what I think I might do is, well, okay, first I'm going to take it off and I'm going to figure out just exactly where it needs to go. Alright. And I got a couple of cables taped up to it, so it's not the most ideal situation I got going on here. But whatever. Let's try it. Hi everybody. Okay. Hit the like and subscribe button. Let me see. Just add here to the screen. Scene. Edit. Layers. Add. Custom item. Text. Text says follow equals fog. Machine. Gas. No. Let's do it. Let's do that. Add. Let's say there. Follow equals fog. Okay. Save. Circle. Orientation. Do this. Say edit. Nope. Oh. That won't let me do that. You son of a... Okay, that's fine. We'll work with it. Why? Things. Alright, whatever. Just keep it there. I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it. Alright. So, let's just have some music in the background because I can't be here by myself in silence. I guess I could put something in my headset. I could listen to stuff in my headphones. But you can't hear it. It's not fun if you can't hear music. Alexa, play radio station on Apple Music. That's good. don't think that's gonna work. Because it needs to be going up a little like this. Alright, so it needs to be over vertical. Alright, I'm gonna unscrew this for a second. Help me to my goal. Text. Font. Unlabeled. Okay. Wait, but where's the follow goals? Hey, what's up, Kev? Okay. All right. Okay. Huh? I did. Yeah, I ate already. Okay. That goes off there. And now I have to get these things out. Oh, I guess I could use these to go upright. With uprights. Okay, so where do I want this? It's gonna end up being something like... five inches. So I need to cut about a 5-inch section like this and mount it vertically, and then I'll mount it like this, and then I'll put it on the side rail, and so it kind of spaces over a little, gives a little bit more leg room. All right, let's go cut this thing. Okay. Hello. Let's go cut aluminum. Let's go cut some aluminum. All right. And all right. Let's go cut aluminum. Theme rewards. All right. The quickest and most easy way would be to use that big ass Ryobi up there. And it'll just be one chop and it'll be done. Let's do it. It's gonna be a little loud, but it's 6:30. That's alright. We can deal with it. Extension cord. That's what that looks like. Put it into this garbage can here. Okay. That's a pretty clean cut. That's a really clean cut. Super soft, this aluminum. I just want to do this so I don't cut myself, because these things at a 90-degree angle is very sharp to the touch. Hi.
Hi.
All good? With the house, with the
Did you hear what's going
incident?
on? I'm still thinking about that.
Oh my god, I can't believe
I
it.
talked to him.
What time,
2 a.m.
oh my god.
He was out there for 2 hours.
That is insane. What was, I mean, he must have had a
He said
good
he was
time.
reenacting.
He was what?
He was reenacting. We've been watching Home Alone, and he really loves it. And he was basically reenacting Home Alone. He likes to do that. Huh?
Oh my god. Alright.
See ya.
Okay. Okay, what do we, so bring the saw in. Yo. Yep.
Don't forget, Mish is here, and you should spend a little time with her.
Mish is here.
Yeah, and I should spend.
Just call her down.
Okay.
Because they'll be back soon. Take her.
I don't need any more things to do. Okay. So I have to unscrew this from here. And then take that off. A lot of times, the proper response is just slap that child across the face. Yeah, we don't do it. Yo, you got this. How it goes? Intel processor. Oh my god. You see those suckers, dude? Yeah, they gotta go. Oh, they're in the garage to be thrown out. Same thing with this fucking printer, dude. It's all trash. I gotta like throw out. Part of it. Duct cleaning. Let me see. Front camera. Lost boys like me, lost boys like me. Okay, let's see. Putting my earbuds here. See if you can hear me better. Just gonna narrate a little story that happened last night. A friend of mine, an old friend of mine, called me up to say hello. and I hadn't heard from him in a long time. And so he called up and he was like, "What's going on?" Blah blah blah. And I guess I've been live streaming a lot, so I guess he just wanted to check in on me. And so then we got to talking, and somehow political stuff always comes up when talking to me. And so, geez, what do I even say about this? I'm getting better at standing up for myself, let's just say. And not, like, I'm not trying to be rude, but it's just like, I'm gonna call bullshit when I see it. And sometimes people's bullshit is so thick. But his bullshit was filled with good intention, I think. So, like, it's kind of on me to understand that and not blow it out of proportion. But at the same time, there's this double speak that happens. When someone says something to your face, but they don't mean it. Just call it what it is. It's a lie. Don't lie to me, right? That's all I want. Don't lie to me. Just don't lie to me. And so what happened was a little bit of conversing back and forth about Trump and what's happening. And I was just sharing, like, the stuff that I found, that I've been looking into and hearing about lately. And it's not your standard, like, liberal stuff that you would hear on NPR or Rachel Maddow or CNN or New York Times. These are, or even The Economist or the New York or whatever. Like, these are what people think of as central, center. Even Scientific American, I don't know if you knew about this, somebody had to step down because they were censoring people. And anyway, so yeah, the conversation with him went something like, I was telling him stuff that I was hearing and how, gosh, I don't even know where to start. It's, yeah, like, yeah, tweets and stuff. No, basically, my friend was asking me if I was doing okay, and I guess he saw on Facebook that I started posting, like, more right-wing stuff, I guess, what they would consider right-wing stuff, which I would consider centered stuff. But, so his approach was like, tell me about it, and then I would tell him, and then he would say, okay, so I want to just make sure that you understand, how facts work, and that, like, how do you know if what you're getting is the truth? And I was just like, wait, what? I, are we just friends? Like, you and I were just chatting, right? Like, am I being interrogated all of a sudden? Like, I'm just telling you stuff I heard. And like, okay, but like, where did you hear it from? I'm like, are we just having a conversation, or are you like, what's going on here? And then, then I'm kind of a philosopher, so I got, like, roped into this back and forth about, oh, what is reality? What is, like, empirical truth and all this nonsense? And I'm like, this is stupid. What, what, you either look it up, okay? It's like, I'm not here to convince you of anything. You just, if you want to look it up, I'm telling you where to go to look it up. And he's like, yeah, but like, is it fact? You know, like I just want you to know that like there are places. I'm like, okay, listen. If you don't believe, you don't believe. I told you where to go to look. If you don't want that, you don't think that's credible. That's up to you. And he's like, just send me one thing. Like start with one fact. I was like, oh my God, I've just given you in this conversation, like I've given you like 30, and it's a lot. I understand, and you can't look it all up, but it's not based on blottily boop. You know, like I can give you the bibliography. He's like, okay, give me the bibliography. I was like, yeah, all right, it's all on my Facebook. Just go look. He's like, okay, yeah, send me a link. I'm like, how much easier do I have to make it for you? And I just realized it's like, okay, look, if they want to know, then they'll look it up, right? And if they don't want to know, they're not going to look it up. They're going to make all sorts of excuses. And then, but the issue is that then they start going into how I need to learn about how to do research properly and know fact, from truth and fiction. I don't know. It was rambling gobbledygook because when I started going down that lane, like I got really angry because I was like, why are you, you know, like in sort of this pretend, like I am concerned about you. I'm like, what? You haven't called me in 4 years, like you're calling me to proselytize. That's what's happening. And you're calling me to tell me that like my facts are not square. And it's like, what? No, I'm sorry. And then as soon as I called him on it, he was like, no, 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 no. You're not listening to me. I was like, oh my God. Who's not listening to who? Yeah, cite your sources. I'm like, okay. So then finally, I just went on my Facebook. I'm like, okay, since you refuse to go exactly, you're my Facebook friend. You're probably calling me on fucking Facebook contact list right now. Like, you can't go to Facebook and just read what I wrote, or not even what I wrote. I didn't write anything. I just posted stuff, right? And then he's like, cite your sources. I'm like, did you look at it? Because it's from house.gov. It's a 500-page report. Did you read it? Because if you didn't, I can summarize it for you. Anyway, and in the end, it's kind of like, ugh, these people, they come to you and they're like, oh, I'm open-minded. I'm like, oh no, you're not. And then finally afterwards, I'm like, I gotta tell you, that was kind of rude. And he's like, what? No, 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 no. I was not at all rude. I was like, hey, listen, I don't know. You slapped me in the face, and then I tell you how I felt. Like, you can deny it. I'm just telling you. You called me up and asked me these things, and sort of in a, I don't know what happened. I mean, like, it's not my person. I don't know. Whatever. Who cares? It's not like I'm in charge of the world, dude. I can have my opinions, but that's not even it. It's just like the claim is you got to look on both sides, right? You got to look. And I kept on reminding them. I'm like, dude, I voted Kamala. I fucking mailed that ballot in, and that was like a done deal for me. I didn't even think twice about it. So I looked at that side, and now I'm looking at the other side. Please, will you also look at the other side? No. Do you know what truth means? I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. Empirical. I'm like, oh, fact. Like, what is fact? Do you know where your facts are coming from? Do you know, like, there's sides to fact? I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. And then after all of that, I'm like, don't, whatever. I'm not. And they're like, oh, just give me one fact. I'm like, still? After like 3 hours on the phone, I'm like, still? I mean, as a really good friend, we spent a long time going back and forth. I mean, we love each other. It's fine. It's all fine. All right, just doing some cleaning up here. Yeah. No, but at one point I was kind of like, oh, I'm done. I'm not asking for this kind of conversation. We can talk later. I'm hanging up. He was, and he, I'm like, I'm done, dude. I don't want to talk about this. Uh, he's like, I'm not trying to change your mind. I'm like, yeah, you are. Like, I did no such thing. I was like, oh, just stop. And finally, I was like, I love using their words against them, right? Like, I'm like, you're gaslighting me. I pulled that one. Uh, I'm doing no such thing. Okay, well, gaslighting. Changing is kind of like a type of a way of like changing the conversation, changing the argument to something different, right? Almost like pushing the blame back. I'm gonna look this up. Kevin, look it up. Type it in the comment. Oh man. No, let's see. Gaslighting is a form of psychological manipulation where someone intentionally tries to make another person doubt their own perceptions, memories, or sense of reality. So that's exactly what was happening, right? I said, ouch, the way that you were talking to me hurt my feelings. And then he said, I'm doing no such thing. Here's why you're wrong, right? And then he explains how what he did was in fact not hurting my feelings. But I'm sorry. I'm like, but what? Right? Like I think in the past I would have been like, yeah, of course, no, no, no. I want to be a nice person too, and you're apologizing, so that's yeah, yeah, you know. I believe their what their explanation is afterwards, but that's actually part of the manipulation. It's like no, 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 don't change. You apologize, and that's it. You hurt my feelings. End of story. You don't need to explain. And if you start to explain, then in my mind, I'm like, well, that's disingenuous. So can't whatever. So disingenuous. Um, just apologize and let it go. That's it. I'm not trying to get one over on you. I'm just simply sharing, like, hey, look, you want empirical truth? Like, we're having a shared reality right now. You said something to me and it hurt my feelings. And I'm just going to share that with you. Right? So don't change my reality. Don't tell me that I'm wrong in how I felt. Let's just apologize and move on. I know it's not intentional. Okay. So, denial of reality, twisting facts, undermining confidence and validation. Yeah. Yeah, it happens in relationships and in friendships. That's I think so. That this just reminds me of what I wanted. Another thing, which is like, um, see, my family is a mixture of the left and right. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't. It's not even really about left or right. I'm not left or right. I'm just about seeing past like your mental suffering, the mental delusion. You know, because if someone who's too far on the right talks to me, I'll do the same thing. If someone too far on the left talks to me, I'll do the same thing too. Which is try to bring them back to center. But really, like, it's not up to me. So it's like, I don't really care. But if they are in front of me and they're interested and they're asking questions and they're going back and forth, and I'm going to tell them what I know. But if they start to, they try to manipulate or they try to confuse or they try to put me down, then it's like, I'm going to let them know, hey, don't need to go there. You're hurting my feelings. And then if they then say, um, I'm sorry, can I explain? That's when you're like, no, you can explain, but I don't have to buy it, right? And the other thing is, why? Who cares? Just say sorry and move on. I don't need an explanation. I know you didn't mean it. Only if you're dealing with people who hold a grudge. I think that's the thing. It's a defense against other uh it's the trait is called the need for self-preservation is number one, paramount to any conscious living being. So I need to be fed, I need to be warm, I need to feel safe. So um oh man, free bird. No. Yeah. Yeah, the nephew. I'm guessing. Well, okay. I don't know. I don't know what their politics are, but a young person leaving a family of for politics, my guess is they went liberal or they went, woke or far left or something like that. I don't know. Are there families? Yeah, I mean, unless you're in California, Freebird, maybe your family's, you know, on the far left and I don't know. Who the hell knows, man? I think 10 years ago it was all flip-flopped. And now it's like totally flip-flopped again. Like the young people are totally on another kick now. It's hard to keep up. Ugh. So I can just sweep the floor. This is my Zen meditation. I feel like Mr. Miyagi all of a sudden. I do have to admit that I do like talking about this stuff because I'm trying to figure out how to like, kind of like explain it. I want to be able to have difficult conversations so I get better at explaining myself. Oh, he's in Texas, yeah. Texas, a weird space too. So I wonder if because Texas is really mixed now, isn't it? There's a lot of sort of, I mean, like if you're a liberal in California, no, if you're centered in California, you are like a far leftist in Texas. You know what I mean? Um, it's just it's different there too. So it's hard to just put a blanket thing over it. Well, I hope they figure their stuff out. Family is really important, and just don't. People have their opinions, and let them do their thing, and you just you just kind of love them from afar, and keep the door open if they ever want to come back. Offer help if they want to come back. I don't know. Forgiveness. Forgive. All right, that's enough cleaning for right now. Let's go do something else. All right, so we cut our little piece. Now we're gonna go mount it. Where did it go? What did I do with it? Here it is. Let's go mount this onto the car. Okay. Smells like somebody farted in here. It wasn't me. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah. I need the lights on. So, Freebird, are you in Texas also? Mount that there, like that. Is this tall enough? I hope I made it tall enough. I should have made it taller. I don't know what I was thinking. I hope this is going to be tall enough. Okay. Let's get these bolts out or use them. Let's get them out. Easy enough. Just one screw here, so no biggie. Yeah. He's in Georgia. Oh, you're in Georgia. Oh yeah, President of Argentina, Javier Milei. Yeah. He's kind of like a capitalist, right? He's kind of like been compared to Trump a little bit. And I think Argentina's economy in the last 2 years has gotten so much better, apparently. Is that right? All right. Georgia. I know Georgia has peaches. What you doing out there in Georgia? You play sim racing? Oh, interview on Lex Friedman. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, but they had to he had to speak and then they had to translate him, I think. I didn't listen to the whole one, not the whole one, but I did. I know I kind of Oh, he's libertarian. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, what does libertarian mean? Like libertarians are for less government or no government. Don't like the government. Yeah, government spending is kind of crazy. I looked up this education thing, and right now, currently, uh, like for every one teacher that is, getting the funds for one teacher, they're hiring 9 administrators. So like if they have like $1 million, and they can pay 10 salaries, they're hiring like 9 administrators and one teacher. That's kind of the current ratio. It's like why? Why do we need 9 administrators to teach kids how to read? All right, what am I looking for? I came in here to look for something. I'm lost. Oh, I need big nuts. That's what I need. I need the big T nuts. The big T nuts. These ones. Big ol' nuts. I need big ol'. I need them big ol' nuts. So, I don't quite understand why these are all a little different. But I think this slotted aluminum extrusion is slightly different than the one that came with the Synlabs frame, because the nuts are a different size. Ross Albrook, the Silk Road guy. Okay. Who is this Ross dude? Is he someone of interest? Is he a person of interest? Libertarian as well. Freebird, is this a new setup you're building? No, I'm just upgrading or updating. It's a constant battle to just get everything put in the right spot. I like things to be like in the perfect spots. So right now I'm gonna put this box. I want to mount it like more vertically and a little bit towards this side, because before the existing mount that is on it was too short, and it had to be down low like this, and it was hard to reach. So I want it to be more like upright like that. Okay. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I hope so. It's hard to get everything to fit, I have to tell you. It's not. It's a little bit of a headache, but I enjoy it. I'm a glutton for punishment. Here, let me turn the camera around. Oops. How do I turn the camera around? And I can see what I'm doing here. What games do you like to play? Do you play racing games? NASCAR 5 and Wreckfest. Sweet, dude. I gotta check those out. I haven't played either of those. Do you use a wheel or you have a controller or wheel? Yeah, I can load. I do the oval ring, the oval track racing on iRacing, and that is really fun on this rig because I have the shakers on the pedals so that I can feel when the tires like lose grip and stuff. The controller, that's nice because like you get that also the feedback on the hands too when you do the controller, so works both ways. Oh, this is too tight. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. Let's see if this fits. Yeah, dirt tracks. I play a lot of I was playing a lot of. Oh, I made it too short, you dummy. You big dummy. Come on. Why did I do that? Why I don't understand. Measure twice, cut once. Alright, well, no, you know what? Maybe I just put it like that. Maybe that's what I want. I think that's pretty much what I wanted here. Is it? Maybe back like this. That's fine. That's good enough. Why didn't I do it? Dude, what an idiot. Okay, fine. Fine. It is what it is. Okay. Fine. Put this in here. On Kevin, on YouTube, can you do the commands thing? You know, the like the play music command. What is it? Can you do that on YouTube also, or is that only on Twitch? I don't think so. Arr. What is up with this? There we go. Did y'all watch the A-Team growing up? They used to always, like, with Mr. T, they would always build stuff. That was always, like, my favorite part of the show. It's like 3/4 the way through, you know, and they about to go up against the bad guys. But then first, like, Mr. T has to, like do some welding on his van to put, like, whatever it is that they needed, you know, like a battering ram, or I don't know. They just came up with all sorts of stuff. It's like the climatic part. The music would get all intense. Okay, I was able to kind of prop it up further just by putting the bolt yeah, just didn't do it all the way down, so if you can see that. I have a little gap there. See? And that kind of gave me the height that I was looking for. It worked out. It worked out. Okay. One. And the next one. Where is it? So Jay-Z's going down. Who else is going down? Is Will Smith going down? I heard, like, who's Will Smith's son? I heard, like, him and Bieber, like, got some stuff done to him when they were young. Is that any validity in there to that? Like, any truth to that at all? Is Bieber a product of some crazy shit? Is Bieber's fame product some crazy shit? Oprah. Oprah's going down? Oprah's going down. J-Lo's going down. Did J-Lo go down? J-Lo already went down. It's J-Lo's going down. J-Lo's going down. Damn. Jay-Z. They got Jay-Z. They got Jay-Z. They got Oprah. Oh my God. Guess who's not going down? I hope he never goes down. Who am I talking about? Neo. Neo from the Matrix. That's right. Mr. Bill and Ted Excellent Adventure. He's never going down. That is a man of principle. He's the chosen one. Okay, very cool. This is mounted nice. Let's take a look from the cockpit. From the cockpit. The POV perspective. All right. Okay, not bad. So I have more clearance now right here for the seat to go up and my legs to go next to there. My knee used to bump it and knock it all the time. So now it's out of the way. And I have my stop switch. Move that up there and mount it there. Like that. Stick shift, hand brake, mouse pad, charger. There you go. Cup holder. Ta-da! I also mounted the on button here. So I can turn on and off the computer from the seat. So once it goes off, to go on, just press it. Bad boy goes on. Pretty sweet. Okay, let's do the final touches. Let's tighten up that emergency switch. Live. Okay. This might be too close. This might be too close. That's too close. What was I thinking? My hand like hits it right there. That's not good. That's silly. Okay, I gotta move this. What else, Freebird? I like your call sign there. Is that from like a Beatles tune? Yeah. Kevin, have you been looking into Ted Kaczynski, Unabomber? Apparently, the stuff that he wrote, he was like the frickin' Nostradamus. He figured stuff out. Like, he knew what was happening, and he tried to stop it. Hmm. Okay, that's all mounted. Looking nice. What's next? Next, I have to pull the pedals off and mount them onto the pedal board, a sliding pedal board. Whew! All right, let's do it. Why wait? Let's go. 40 rails was that I wanted to raise the seat. This is the seat. Currently, the seat is on a 40 by 40. This piece right here is 40 by 40, and this is 80 by 40. And I got more 80 by 40s, and I was gonna change this to be 80 by 40 so it could be higher up. But because if I raise the pedals, then the seat's gonna be a little low, I think. But also, I kind of want to make the seat a little bit more upright too. I don't know. So much to do. Okay, stick to it. I gotta take these pedals off and put it on the board. Let's go. United Healthcare Killer. Love the Unabomber. See? The new generation. Right? The Unabomber. Dogs at home. Okay. Let's get some tools. How do I edit that? Oh no. Shout out? No. What I wanted to do was to take the pedal plate off. Put the pedal plate off. Okay. Let me put you down for a second. And let's go do that. So, where can I put you? How about right here? There you go. Do 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 do. Okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Boom, 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 boom. Alexa, play 90s rock. Oh, cool, man. Thanks, Freebird. Appreciate that. Yeah, give us a follow on here or also I stream oh, I guess you're watching on YouTube, but I'm also on Twitch where I stream gaming and stuff. And if you like photography things, I stream that in my other company, which is KUOH, Quo Photography. Whatever, shameless plug. Okay, so now I gotta take this out. And for following, I'm gonna blow the fog machine so I can vintage servers. Oh yeah, man, that's dangerous because you can like electrocute yourself with those power supplies too. That's no joke. I love tube amp stuff. I was really into like tubes, how they glow and stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I need a half inch. Uh, where are you? Where are you? Cheating. Ugh. That's cranked down way too hard. I need a bigger drill. Vintage tape decks. Yeah, dude. Hey, check this out. Check that out. I think it actually works too. Yeah. Let's see if I can. Can I hit a note? Can I hit A5? Let's see if I can hit D, C. Yeah! Yeah! No. Anyway, I bought one of those. Let's see. Realistic TR-3000 reel-to-reel deck. What? Yeah, right on. Where do you even get the tape? Can you get reel-to-reel like at the Goodwill and play them? Dude, I knew some Filipinos back in the day. I dated this Filipino chick, and all of her like elder like uncles and whatnot, like they all had reel to reels. That was like a standard piece of AV equipment in their home. It's just like they all they all had them, like nice ones. Oh, no. No, not deep enough. And the deep half-inch socket. I mean, it's like I say I'm working on my car. I mean, like, how much more like working on your car does this get? Have to replace the melted belt. Ooh. Hopefully, how'd you find another belt that worked? That's always like, you can't get replacement parts, so you have to improvise. You buy two and then you like have spare parts. Dude, you want to know what happened to my crazy last night? The neighbor, no, the day before that, like in the middle of the night, there was like ambulances outside my neighbor's house. I didn't know this. It was another neighbor who told me, and so we didn't know what happened. And finally, we talked to the neighbor. Turns out their 8-year-old son at like 1 a.m. leaves the house in Oakland and walks like 2 miles, like wandering through the neighborhood. It ends up at like Diamond Heights Library, like way the hell. I mean, it's like far away. Crazy. Middle of the night. Then I think finally he was like, oh, the library's closed. I'm not going to be able to go in. And then he like found a homeless guy and be like, "Hey, I need help." It's crazy. Yeah, that's good. Amazon's great for stuff like that. Oh, obscure, obscure shit that you can't get anywhere else. You can get off Amazon and pretty much for a good price. But then you end up with a pack of 12. Like, what the hell are you gonna do with? Did you say? What did you say? Yeah. Oh, you got a multi pack. I know, right? So you end up with like a multi pack. Like, what do I do? I don't need 6 belts. I don't need one. But they can't ship you just one. You know, it's got to be at least $10, right? They can't sell something for less than 10. Not worth it. The cops came. That's how. Like, that's what. I guess. Yeah. The kid went and talked to a homeless guy, and then somehow they found the cop, and then the cops like took him home. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. Did you sneak out at night? Did you sneak out at night when you were little? I know I did. Maybe not at 8 years old, but I did. I don't know. We grew up in a different time. Parents didn't care. They cared. They just didn't. It wasn't like a crazy caring like it is now. How am I gonna get this thing off? A long time ago. How old were you when you did that though? Like driving age or like when you were 14? All right. Looks like I'm gonna have to pull the whole top portion off in order to get to the bolts. Fine. You know, I didn't build this thing to be taken apart and repurposed, so suffer the consequences. A long, long time ago. No, no, me. What the matter? Ooh, that's awesome, dude. I wish I had driven one of those. 65 Mustang. You have classic cars now, or Kevin? You still driving that same car? You had a Acura or something? Still going strong? Those Japanese cars built to last. My Honda Odyssey is on the second engine now. It was a 2012 Honda Odyssey, and the engine went about 80,000 miles, and then there was a failure in one of the. It's like an inner seal that you can't really fix, and so, long story short, had to get a new engine for it. It was annoying. Here we go. How do we get this off? Yeah. Oh. 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 Alright. I've done it now. Let's see. What's a little butterfly? I need the half-inch. Now I need it. I cannot do it without it. Half-inch. Even so, my butterfly. Oh, you don't know. So you chases and we. Oh, 64 Camaro and 64 GTO. Oh, yeah, no kidding. I hear that. I mean, that's why I have a simulator car. I want to own every car, every single one. So I get to drive every single car. And I don't have to worry about fuel. And if I was really crazy, I would mine Bitcoin when I'm not using the PC to drive. But I don't know enough about that. I wish I was more technical. I mean, I already do too much as it is. I'm waiting for some 12-year-old kid to show me how to do it. Yeah, RC cars. See? That's how I think, that's the way to do it. That's the way to go. Gone are the days of muscle cars. We don't know. It takes away. Which way does this go? There you go. Freedom, freedom. I didn't think I was gonna have to take the entire thing apart. I was hoping just to pull off the rails and then pull off the bottom plate, but poor foresight. Oh yeah, yeah, good. What was your line of work that you're retiring from? I need a beer. Out of beer. I'm gonna go make a beer run. Okay. All right. So let's take this piece off here. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Da, da, da. Oh, I do love these things. I bought this off of Amazon, I think, or maybe it's AliExpress. But it's got all the metric Allen wrenches for just a quick little handy dandy one just to have around the house, and then it's got Imperial on the other side. Well, it wasn't set up like that, but I want to be able to read everything, so I just kind of like pull it out, and then I put it on two sides so that I can just see them. Okay, but I don't need that. What I need is this one. I need my Phillips head screwdriver. No, not the right size. Machine head. You got a machine head. Freebird, you should be streaming too, you know? Yeah, I think yeah, this is a great I'm kind of I don't know. I'm kind of semi-retired just because business has been so bad. But this has been keeping me busy with the streaming thing. This has been really fun. Just reaching out, kind of showing what I do, and people joining in when they can. And it is, in the end, sometimes I am just here by myself, and it's not a big deal. I mean, Kevin keeps me busy. Kevin is like my moderator now, so he's been really helpful. But if you have a friend who can help you like learn how to stream, I mean, it's all just on your phone. So, oh, Honeywell. Okay, yeah, my brother worked at Honeywell. Yeah, space and defense, sweet. Yeah, he was doing. I don't know what he was doing for Honeywell. He was like figuring out ways from to save money logistically or something like that. Now he works. Where he was working for Honeywell in Minnesota, I think. Yeah, right on. Okay. All right, so this will be the base plate for the pedals. And I'm going to go take the pedals off, mount them on here. I'll probably just cut the back side of that off. And then we'll go from there. I might have to go get some beer, though. Turning out to be a long night. So, let's go get some beer. Let's go get a drink. Can I just take you with me? Is it going to cut the feed if I leave? I'm going to take the chance. Let's go. Yeah. Just take a moment to admire the car. Steering wheels.
It's a lot better now.
Hey,
Oh, hey.
Hey.
the pickles are better? Did you try them?
Yeah, with the
No one's
cookies.
trying pickles right now.
Well, why did you take it back out? It was in the fridge. I put it back in.
Maybe not.
Because actually, it's not bad. I tried them.
Actually, I believe you.
No, it's the same batch, but I think it mellowed out. There was a time where it really stank, and you couldn't even open it and be in the same room. Oh, hi. I was gonna wait till. Oh, yeah, I'm live on Twitch and YouTube. I'll go like this. I'll go like this. Hi. Hi, doggos. Hi, doggos. Oh, yes, hi. Oh, yes, hi. Hi, Michi. She has this little scrunchy toy. Shiitake could never do that in a million years. Right now, I just have one other dude. I got this guy. He's retired from Honeywell, and I was working in the garage, so he's saying hi, hey to the family. Anyway, I'm gonna go get some beer. I'm gonna go find some beer at the store.
Are you just like live streaming your life?
Yeah, pretty much.
Just phone addict.
My other friend Kevin is on here with me too, so I just chit chatting. No, I mean they text and then I respond. And I talk and then I ask questions and then they respond. This looks amazing. Okay, check this out. What in the heck?
It's crumble.
Oh, it's from Crumble. Okay, this looks like legit though, because they used to have things that didn't look like food.
So this is a tres leche, eggnog tres leche,
Oh man.
and then there's a peanut butter one underneath it, and this is like a cinnamon something or other.
Delish.
This is
That.
that's a brookie,
Oh, whatever that means.
a brownie cookie.
Oh,
Oh, and this is melting in my hand. Oh,
okay.
that made me laugh too much.
All right. Beer time. Keys. I need keys. Crumble cookie. Do you guys have crumble cookie out in the Carolinas, or where did you say you were at? Jacket. Georgia. Crumble cookie. They got crumble cookie out in Georgia. Okay, so this is gonna. Let's see if it stays connected. Let's see. Otherwise, you know where I'm broadcasting from. So, okay. Crumble without the E. That's right. All right. Hopefully this stays live. Here we go. Reconnected. Whew. That took a while. Longer than I thought. I brought the wrong phone. Let's see. Beer. Celebration Pale Ale. Let's go. Now we can continue. Now that we have fuel. Now that we have fuel, we can continue. DIY Sim Racing Dad powered by beer. That's right. pretty much do not need to eat or drink. All I need is beer. I mean, I guess that's drinking. I do not need to eat, I only need to drink. And we're back. Okay, now we need to go dismount the pedals, bring it back over here, mount this back on here, cut the backside off of there. All right, let's go take the pedals off. Now I have the hiccups. All right, let's take these pedals off. Shouldn't be too hard. I just got screws on each side and nuts holding them on the bottom. And I gotta disconnect all these cables first. These are the Simsun pedals from AliExpress. It's just a Chinese company, and in fact, because I'm going to South by Southwest, it would be a good idea for me to just contact them and let them know I'm going to be there, and that I would love to talk to them at the conference if they're going to be there also, because I would love to be sort of an ambassador for their pedals. And it would be a great place for me to meet them and chat with them and talk about how to market and be a driver for them, you know, get some sponsorships, because these pedals are pretty awesome. I did make some modifications to this back area to just the way that the brakes feel, because I replaced the elastomers with steel springs, and then I also then put these big nuts to take up the space as a spacer. All right, let's get going. Let's get these things off of here. Get those things off of there. Get my tools. And I also want to mount these lights better. Up here for now. I think it's gonna be a 10 millimeter for the nut on the bottom, and a 4 millimeter for the Allen wrench on top. Let's see if I'm right. It's always a guess. An educated guess. Just eyeballing it. But it could be a 5, not a 4. It could be a 5 mil, not a 4 mil. They look similar. They're off by 1 millimeter. Ha 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 ha. Of course. Of course it is. Okay. Yep. I was right. A number 10. A 10 millimeter on the bottom. 4 millimeter on top. Luckily, I don't have to use these. I can just screw them in with screws when I mount them to the base plate. Tomorrow is an interior shoot, but it's not till the afternoon, and it's for Bo Bell, so she's just gonna kind of let me do whatever. Do do do. Ba-do-da-do-da-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Alexa, play classic rock on Apple Music. Ooh, turn it up. Big wheels keep on turning. Carry me home to my kin. About the Southland. This old bandit once again on his sin. I'm sing about a you will remember. Southern man don't need 'em round in the house. Sweet home Alabama. That's a solid break. That's a solid chunk of metal right there. That's a really nice. Really nice. I mean, it's stiff. I can't activate it with my hand. It requires a bit of force. Ugh. Okay. Like a stiff pedal. Yes, we do. I'm gonna get some automation here. I need more power. More power! Alright. By more power, I mean I'm gonna get a little drill here. Sweet home Alabama. Oh, sweet home. Lord, I'm coming. Here I come. Alright. What was I in need of? I was in need of power tools. Let's go get a power tool. Let's go get the electric drill. First, I have to walk through. Alright. Power drill, power drill. Pick me up when I'm feeling blue. Now, how about you? Sweet home. Sweet home Alabama. Okay. 6. 5. It's a 5, not a 4. I was actually wrong. I said a 4 earlier, didn't I? I meant 5. It's a 5, not a 4, you guys. Okay. Alright. I lied to you. I hope you can find it in your hearts to forgive me. Anywhere the wind blows doesn't really matter to mama. Life had just begun. Always. nothing really matters. My time has come. Shivers down my spine. Body aching all the time. Everybody, I've got to go. I've got to leave you all behind and face the truth. Mama, ooh. Well, I guess I can keep telling you that story. It's like when someone says, you know, I'm concerned about you. Are they really? Or is that just a virtue thing? I'm just trying to show you that they're virtuous, you know? Nothing wrong with that. It's just like, when I call them on it, that's it. Just calling it out with compassion. Not trying to call it out in some, I don't know, whatever. Mamma mia, mamma mia. Beelzebub had a child for me, for me, for me. So you can for me. Yo, what up? Damn, Georgia. Yeah. Just gotta get right back out here. Yeah, man. I love it. Freebird, I hope you're still there. If not, I hope you gave me a follow. Because that's what I'm talking about. Building community, Building our own community of tinkers. Working on old school radios. Hell yeah. I wish I was born in the time where I could have worked on, like, muscle cars from the 60s. That would have been so badass. That would have been so cool. But I was born in the time when I don't even have space to put a car. I don't even have a garage. I don't have space to put a car in a garage. I don't have space for tools. So, and, I was born in Silicon Valley to computer science engineers. And that's how the cookie crumbles. Ha ha ha, call back. Oh. Uh-uh. Dee-dee, dee-dee, dee-dee. Mm, 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 mm. That's how it goes. The people. Mm-hmm. 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 Do 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 do. On off the rails on a crazy train. Going off the rails on a crazy train. On off the rails on a crazy train. Alright, well, you guys, almost. One more pedal. I'm going to take that one off. And then, what? I'm going to take that one off. And that's going to get mounted on the gas pedal. You know what I could do is do two pieces on either side that bolts onto these, and then sandwiches this in between. That's a good idea, actually. I might do that. Sandwich it, or at least turn it around so it's in the middle, not on sitting on the outside. You know what I mean? Not sitting on this side, but sitting on the inside. That's probably what I'll do. Just one side and it's sitting on the inside. I'll double up the aluminum plate, and there you go. Alright, so I can take this thing off here. And rails on a crazy train. You know I'm not. And she's buying a stairway to heaven. No meaning. Alright, well, you guys, I think that about does it for tonight. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. I might work